Hello, in today's video tutorial we will see how to crochet this completely solid granny square. For this tutorial I will be using some DK weight yarn. I'm using this Amigo by Hobby, and I'll be working with a 4mm crochet hook. Let's start by making a magic circle and chaining 2. So I get my circle ready and then I make 1 and 2. If you don't like the magic circle, you can also just chain 3 and crochet all the first round in the first made chain. But let's take a look at the pattern of the first round, and for that we will start with a treble. So we wrap the yarn around the hook twice, we go into the magic circle, pick up a loop and complete our treble stitch. Now we double crochet 3 in the magic circle. So we make 1, 2 and 3, and these stitches are basically the pattern that we're going to repeat 4 times in total. So 1 treble, 3 double crochets. So the 3 double crochets of course are the side of our square and the treble is the corner. So here we have the first repeat. Now we go on with the second one, so we treble, and double crochet 3. Now the third repeat, treble and double crochet 3. And we go for the last repeat, so the fourth one. So 1 treble and 3 double crochets. Alright, so now we can pull the tail of the magic circle to close it. And we're going to close the round by making a slip stitch into the first treble that we made. So you might have to pull the treble up a bit because it tends to curl on itself, but really find the top stitch, the top loops of this treble, and make a slip stitch there. And this is our round number 1. You can see that the square is already pretty clear. So now for round number 2 we're going to see the pattern that you can repeat over and over again to grow your square as large as you want. But for this it's important that you can easily identify the treble stitches in your square. So if you're a bit more experienced and you don't have problems with recognizing stitches, just go ahead. But if you're a bit more at the beginning, you might need a little help with finding the trebles. So here we have the first treble, which was the very first stitch that we made. I'm just going to put stitch markers there so we can easily find them. Then we worked 3 double crochets, so we made 1, 2 and 3, and then another treble here at this corner. Then again we made 3 double crochets, so this one, and this one, and then we have the treble there. And the last one is over here, so we have treble, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, treble. So now why is it important to recognize the trebles so much? So basically because now the rule is that for each double crochet from the previous round, we're just gonna make a double crochet there. But for each treble, we're going to work a corner, and a corner is made by making 2 double crochets, 1 treble and 2 double crochets, all in that same stitch. So this is the rule for growing your square now let's take a look at this specific case for the second round. So I'm going to remove this first stitch marker because this first stitch happens to be the treble, so I need to work immediately a corner, okay? So because we joined with a slip stitch in this first treble, right? So we start the second round with a chain 2, and these 2 chains don't count as a stitch. And we immediately start with a corner because we said this was our first treble. So we double crochet in that treble. We make 1 double crochet, another double crochet, a treble, and then 2 more double crochets. You see, all in that first treble. And here it is. So this is our first corner. So now the next 3 stitches are just double crochets. So what we do is to simply double crochet 1 in each one of these 3 stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. Now you see that we got to the next corner, so we have the stitch marker, so we remove the stitch marker and we work another corner in this treble. So we make 1 and 2 double crochets, 1 treble, and 2 more double crochets. So another thing that you can do in case, like you have problems recognizing stitches is to mark immediately. As soon as you make the treble, you immediately put your stitch marker back in there. So you're sure that in the next round you're able to find it. Okay? Then we have another side with 3 double crochets. And another corner here at this treble. So I made 2 double crochets, now 1 treble, and 2 more double crochets. And again, put the stitch marker back into the treble. Work the next side. So we just make double crochets in the next 3 stitches. And work another corner at this next treble. So we make 2 double crochets, then 1 treble, and 2 more double crochets. And now we have the last side with 3 double crochets. And we can join the round by making a slip stitch into the first double crochet here. So let me put back the last stitch marker, so the first corner here. And so you see that we grew the square by 1 round, And again we have the sides, which are made with just double crochets, and the corners, which are made of treble stitches. So now for the next round we repeat exactly the same. So in each double crochet we make a double crochet, and in each treble at the corner we work another corner. So here for this third round now, you see that so for the previous round we started immediately with a corner because we had the treble, but now we have this first stitch, we see that, which is a double crochet, and then we have another double crochet. So we start the round again with a chain 2, and then we make 2 double crochets in these first 2 stitches. So we have 1 and 2 in the next. Okay, so we start the side with 2 double crochets, but then for the next stitch here we are at the treble at the corner. So what we do is we work a corner in that stitch, and to work a corner in that stitch we double crochet 2, then we make a treble, and 2 more double crochets. Again, if you want, you can mark that treble at the corner again with your stitch marker, and you go on. This time you see that we have the 3 double crochets here in the middle, plus 2 more double crochets on this side from this corner, and 2 more on this other corner. So we have 7 double crochets in total for this side. And now at this other corner we work another corner by making a double crochet, another double crochet, a treble, and another 2 double crochets. So now notice how on each round your side will increase by 4 stitches, because we have like the 2 extra double crochets here at the first corner and the other 2 at this other corner, you see, between the 2 trebles. So now you simply continue like this by following this very easy rule, which is 1 double crochet for each double crochet from the previous round, and 1 corner in each treble from the previous round. And here we are at the end of this third round. So now again I can join with a slip stitch into this first double crochet. And round 3 is also done. Now for round 4 we continue exactly with the same rule, and the same with all the next rounds that you might want to add to your square. I will remove the stitch markers at the corner just because it's easier for me to crochet, but of course if you find them useful, just keep them on and just move them to each new treble with each round. So, but just to give you an example, here for this 4th round we're going to start with this time 4 double crochets, and then we get to the treble at the corner. So again we work at the corner by making 2 double crochets, 1 treble, and then 2 more double crochets. And then now for round 4 we have 11 stitches on the side, so we're going to double crochet 11, and then we work another corner, and you can continue like this all around. When you get to the end of the round, again join it with a slip stitch into the first double crochet, and round 4 is also ready. I hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.